Hello, dear Libra. Welcome to my channel, The African Gypsy. My name is Sunshine, and I'll be doing your reading for the month of July. Remember that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave what doesn't. For a more detailed, specific reading, be sure to book a personal reading with me, and the details are there down below in the description box. Right, Libra. For the month of July, I see that a lot of you are going to be concentrating on your looks, your public appearance, how people view you, how the outside world views you. Well, Libra is already all about the beauty, looking good, be well matched, and all of that. So some of you may be at a point where you think you've changed your hairstyle or changing the way you dress or the way you appear to the public. Maybe you want to, I don't know, get an earring, nose ring, whatever it is. But many of you think about your beauty, having pedicures. Yeah, as you can hear the crow in the background, I suppose shedding off the dead weight in terms of what you've carried as a look for yourself. For many of you, there may be some conflicts, some disagreements, and you're coming to terms with certain losses, feeling a bit disappointed, feeling like you've had to learn from experience. But you've got the help of your friends and your partners as you're going through these things. Crowning you, I see as a solution. Spirit is asking you to raise your standards, dear Libra. I know. Yeah, it's one of those messages. Well, you know what? You know the life that you're really supposed to be living. You do. You definitely do. And you, just like all of God's children, deserve and can manifest the best life for yourself. Excuse me. So you can manifest the best life for yourself. And you have to believe in yourself and tell yourself, I expect and deserve the best, and I hold high standards for myself. Perhaps there's an area in your life where you've sort of cut corners or you've compromised a lot, like, no, things are hard, or I have to just downsize a bit, I have to downscale, I have to make the dream a little smaller, not dream so big, or whatever it was that was going on. But Spirit is saying, this is time for you to reach forward, reach up, reach for the stars, and fulfill your highest potential, and that will be your solution. That's probably why you're already changing your physical looks, because you're thinking, oh well, I want to look different. And guess what? I don't just want to look different, I want to be different. I want to be different on the inside. I want to expect better for myself and manifest the life that I know I truly deserve, because everyone knows, we all know that, you know what, this is the life that I'm supposed to be living. I see that in the recent past, many of you had problems that you managed to solve. So a problem was resolved. I love this message. You see how she's worried about this viper that seems to have tied her hands. So some of you may be feeling as if you may have felt in the recent past that your hands were tied, you're in a situation you couldn't control, and it could easily hurt you, and you felt a bit helpless. But your problem was resolved, and the healed reality was one that was available to you. Can you see how there's a ship coming in for her in the distance over there? A ship is coming in for her and telling her, no, and letting her know that no, rescue is here. And even though she feels like she's in a place that's like a wilderness, but look at all the tiles on the ground. So her steps are ordered. She's in an ordered place in her life. You're in an ordered place in your life, even though you might feel as if things may be a bit overwhelming at times. And you're just being asked to change your perspective and see the healed situation. And that can be available to you. So in the present, dear Libra, many of you might need to do a bit of a detox. Add more water to your diet, eat healthy, eat watermelon, pawpaw if you can get it, just to flush out your system. And also just take care of your environment, make sure it's clean, and you remove any stagnant energies that you may just feel like are holding back your progress, or just holding pockets of inactivity in your life, if you understand what I mean. I love this. There's also the dragonfly there. So this may be a message for some people as well. There in the corner, it's beautiful. There. Okay, there we go. It's amazing. Do you know that the dragonfly defies logic when it comes to flying? Because it is fairly weighted in the way its body is long, and yet it can fly backwards and forwards, up and down, which always defies a lot of thing. So you might be in a place in your life where you're doing things that defy logic. People will be like, how could you possibly do that? It doesn't make sense. No one's able to do that right now. And you're doing things that defy logic. And it maybe comes with the detoxing and raising your standards and realigning yourself with the life that you know you should truly be living. Some of you in the future as well, I see, will be feeling a lot safer. So someone wasn't feeling safe, feeling a bit scared of what the future might hold or what the present is. But can you see, I also got this message for a couple of other star signs that I've done. Can you see that these guys in green, these shadowy characters, for some people, I'm feeling that some people have been afraid of their shadow self. Everyone's got their shadow self, and perhaps with all these eclipses and stuff and retrogrades, some of you have come to face with your shadow side, and it's kind of scared you a bit. Like, how can I still have a part of that within me? And you're being told that you're giving something else outside of yourself more power than it actually has to be able to hurt you. Like, oh, this thing's going to hurt me. Of course, we're not saying throw caution to the wind, but some of the fears become a bit irrational and they end up actually manifesting the things that you're most afraid of. You know, you've heard cases of people saying, you know what, I told you, I was afraid that this would happen, I was afraid that this would happen, and guess what? It did happen. Yes, it did happen, because you know what? You gave it so much energy that it came into play. Yeah, so there's something we need to look at. Can you see how the sun is shining up at the top of the turrets there? Yet she's only seeing the shadows. She's concentrating. She's distracted. She forgets that she's actually got a sword in her hand as well. Yeah, so some of you are afraid of something that you can actually defend yourself from, protect yourself from. Yeah, everything will be okay. The key, excuse me, the root, the real story that's coming up for the month of July is there's some sneaky behavior around you. Someone's spying on you or trying to get away with something, being a bit sneaky. Some very low vibrational kind of energy. Some spying is going on. Maybe you've got a bit of a peeping Tom or something. Environmental factors that will help you or hinder you include this lovely Eight of Cups here, which tells me that there's going to be an improvement in your circumstances and possibly a change of environment for a couple of you. So maybe you're changing some things around in your environment, since we also spoke about the detox and all of that, or you're doing some feng shui stuff, removing things that aren't really aligned with your energy and stuff like that. And for some of you, you're meeting someone new who's going to make you very happy romantically, a new romantic attachment. And for some, that's going to solve your problem. For you, meeting this person is a solution to your problem. And you're coming from a very difficult space in your life to a more helpful one. Some of you are hoping to meet this boss. Someone's hoping to meet a boss. And they want to raise their standards so that they can be aligned with meeting this boss. So maybe someone's grooming themselves up, grooming their appearance so that they can be more marketable, doing the things that make them more likely to get the job than the other person. You know, if it means changing the looks a bit, developing the skills as well, and all of that. And there's this man who's very honest and upright. He's got well-established relationships, and he's coming through like a mentor or a benefactor. Someone's looking for sponsorship. For a couple of you, I get the picture of someone who's looking for sponsorship from a big, looks like a media company. I'm seeing something like a media company or a recording company, a very big place, and they're looking for some sort of support, and they're hoping to meet the boss there because he's very honest and he's very supportive. If he likes your product and he sees that you're putting in the work, you're willing to work hard, and you're doing the best you can, he can see, he's got foresight, this man that you're hoping to meet. He can see you for where you're going to be. You might not even see yourself in that way, but he takes one look at your portfolio and one look at you, or he feels your energy, however it's going to happen, whether he's going to Zoom meet you, or however it's going to happen in the future. But he can see a lot in you. I see as well that there's justice coming in for many of you. My cards are well worn. These goals have served me well. There's justice coming in for a lot of you, more balance where there hasn't been equilibrium, where there's been an energy of someone giving out so much energy and getting so little back. But there's going to be more balance, and you've got helpful influences and very sound advice around you. I want to just clarify this Five of Swords. I'd already just pre-shuffled these cards for the sake of time. Okay. For some of you, it's a marriage that may be coming to an end. Someone's walking away from a marriage and they've decided, excuse me, to raise their standards in terms of what they expect and to take care of their appearance. Like, you know what, if you didn't want me because you thought my appearance wasn't good enough, no, that's you, buggy you. I'm going to work on my image for the next person who's going to see me and for myself. I'm most importantly for yourself before for anyone else. I see as well that there could be issues to do with property for some of you. This might be another story for someone else. Someone is looking at some property deals. And I feel as well that someone feels as if they put in so much work, they use their skills and their talents, they put in so much work into something, and now they feel as if they were not getting their due returns, their work was not being appreciated. But someone is walking away from a powerful marriage as well. For a couple of you, powerful in whatever terms, because they feel that there was just too much cruelty in the situation. Like loving someone who's very beautiful but very cold. They look good. Everyone feels you guys look good together, but you're so starved of love that it's pathetic, but you keep it up because it looks good. I don't know, this is a specific message for someone. That's what I heard. I heard someone saying that they feel like they're with an ice queen. A bit of Frozen message, I suppose. Frozen with Elsa. So, dear Libra, I absolutely enjoyed doing your reading, and I wish you all the best for the month of July. Remember that this is a general reading. So to get more specific energies about how it's going to play out in your particular life, be sure to book your personal reading. And my details are there down below in the description box. Then we can find out how it's going to play out for you. And please do subscribe so that you'll know the next time I post a video. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, and I wish you well, and I look forward to seeing you again with the next video we have coming up.